Hello, for day 7 I want to talk about one of my old hardware projects that I sadly never finished. I worked on this back at university, but somehow I never got around to finishing it. So what it is a simple game, a little gaming console based on an STM32F4 and a lattice LFXP2 FPGA. Let's take a look at the layout real quick. You can see like I got to the layout stage, but I never quite finished it. One of the requirements, sadly, was that it had to stay 2-layer for it to stay cheap. Let's take a look at the 3D view. And that's why some of the layout decisions here aren't great, but I was optimizing for cost here. You can see you had your simple D-pad controls. Up here were some LEDs. Then we see the main processing components here on this array. This is I don't know how big it was, maybe 8 megabit SRAM. Then down here is an LFXP2 FPGA, and down here is an STM32F4 microprocessor ARM Cortex MCU. Then the ARM also had an SD card, which was then intended to contain the games, the resources, everything like this. Up here's the power. Basically, I think all of this part here is the power supply, so regulators for the microcontroller, for the FPGA. There was a battery that was supposed to plug into here, so we also had charge controllers up here, and then of course the USB to power it all and charge it. This section over here, which is kind of set up from the rest, is the audio section of the board, so simple stereo DAC, an op amp, and just a headphone output. If we look onto the bottom of the board, not much else. Here's another crystal, probably the one for the FPGA. And yeah, that's about it on the bottom. And of course, what I forgot to note on the top side, this logic piece here is a 3.2-inch TFT color LCD. So that's what this project was supposed to be. But as you can see, there's still a couple things that need to be layouted. And if I were to go to 4 layers, this would be easy, but under 2 layers, I needed a couple of jumpers, especially those here in the middle would be hard because we have this address bus here, which we need to jump with a couple lines. And I'm not sure how I would do this apart from jumper wires right now. The schematic, surprisingly, is very clean. So you can take a look at the different boards, and this works. Looks just all pretty okay. Here's the audio stuff. Yeah. Sadly, it never got finished. It would have been interesting to see how it turns out, but I don't know whether I would have had the energy to power through writing like a proper game engine for it, implement like a little GPU in the FPGA, although that was the original goal of the project. That was why I started it. I wanted to build a little GPU inside the FPGA. But yeah, didn't happen. Maybe it will happen in the future, who knows. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.